putting to rest the speculations of a rift between the All India Anna Dravida Munnetra Kadagam and the Bharatiya Janata Party. Tamil Nadu Deputy Chief Minister O. Selvam on Saturday declared that both the parties will continue to be alliance partners for the upcoming assembly polls in 2021. Claiming the party's victory in elections next year, he said that the opposition parties were perturbed by the party's focus on growth and development in the state. The AIA-DMK coordinator was speaking at the function where Union Home Minister Amit Shah dedicated a water reservoir for Chennai's needs and also led the foundation for various infrastructure projects in the state. Showering praises on Amit Shah as modern era Chanakya, Selvam reiterated his faith in alliance with the Saffron Party. Different farmers' organizations in Punjab protesting the 3 central farm laws on Saturday announced to lift their rail blockade for passenger trains from November 23rd. The decision to allow passenger trains in the state came after a meeting of representatives of farmer leaders with Chief Minister Amrinder Singh, who had invited them for talks here. Punjab farmers to completely lift their rail blockade from Monday, that is November 23rd, to allow all the goods and passenger trains in response to impassioned appeal by the Chief Minister at a meeting with Kisan Union. This is what Raveen Thukral, media advisor to the Punjab Chief Minister, tweeted. Before meeting the Chief Minister, farmers' organizations held their own meeting to deliberate the rail blockade issue. The farmers' organization that had resorted to rail roko agitation from September 24th over the farm laws had already agreed to allow goods train to run in the states, besides clearing rail tracks and vacating platforms. But the deadlock between the protesting farmers and the railways continued over resumptions of trains. A 35-year-old healthy male adult who received a shot of Bharat Biotech's vaccine candidate against COVID-19 developed serious side effects and was hospitalized for a week in Nagpur, informed sources confirmed. Bharat Biotech Chairman and Managing Director Dr. Krishna Ella has verified that the adverse event took place and it was duly reported to the CDSCO. We can't give every adverse reaction to the press, he said at a webinar event where questions were asked about this. On July 15th, during the Phase 1 trials of the vaccine, a health volunteer was hospitalized with viral pneumonitis and spent a week in the hospital. But it is clear there was no halt in these trials, even briefly, when this adverse event was reported. In a statement, Bharat Biotech said that the adverse event was not related to the vaccine and as required by the clinical trial guidelines, there was due reporting to the regulatory authorities. India on Saturday summoned charge the affairs of Pakistan High Commission and lodged a strong protest over the Nagrota encounter after it emerged that Jaish-e-Mohammed terrorists killed in the encounter were planning a big terror operation on the anniversary of the 26/11 Mumbai attack. Raising the issue of cross-border terrorism, India conveyed its strong concern to Pakistan on the terror attack planned by Jaish in Jammu and Kashmir, the Ministry of External Affairs said in a statement on Saturday. The government of India is firm and resolute in taking all the necessary measures to safeguard its national security in the fight against terrorism, the MEA added. India also reiterated its long-standing demand that Pakistan fulfill its international obligations and bilateral commitments, not allow any territory under its control to be used for terrorism against India in any manner. The head of the exiled Tibetan government visited the US White House for the first time in last 6 decades on Friday, a move that could further infuriate China, which has accused the United States of trying to destabilize the region. Lobsang Sangye entered the United States White House on Friday, a historic feat. This is the first time in the last 6 decades the head of the Central Tibetan administration has been invited into the White House, the CTA said in a statement. It is a great honor to be the first political head of the Central Tibetan administration to formally enter the White House, he said in a tweet. Sangye, the president of the Central Tibetan administration, was invited to the White House to meet the newly appointed US Special Coordinator for Tibetan issue, Robert Distro, on Friday, it said.
Now be the first to know about the latest updates on our new news app. Go on your Android or iOS, search for HW News Network. Download our app, choose the language you prefer to get updates in, and be up to date with the latest news.
If you like this video, please share it and we would love to hear your comments in the comments section down here. Also, please do like our Facebook page and follow us on Twitter to get minute-to-minute news updates. For more such shows and videos, well, subscribe to our YouTube channel.